Hi, and it's lovely to be able to talk to people about the Barter Faire because I'm passionate about the Barter Faire. It's my baby, so I come back like a faithful parent, grandparent, and I come back every year and see what's going on. And it's looking great. It's still, after 51 years, still got that spirit, a spirit of community, and that there's a lot of nice people, and that the world could be a place of love, acceptance. People are sharing their things, and we're getting along. The world needs visions of places like that. Peace, harmony, people getting along, and having a really good time. And having have a sense of regulation here. There's a lot of freedom here to express yourself. There's a lot of art here, just to be who you are. So, you'll get some shots, and you'll see what a motley crew we are.
But it's not as motley as it used to be.
I
mean, in a way, it is more, but the booths have really gone upscale.
The boozem?
The booths.
Oh.
Like the fancy vendor displays.
Oh, the booths.
Used to just be like throw a blanket on the ground.
Right. You said there were no commercial structures, no pop-up fair structures, just like some poles and some canvas, or maybe a tent, or just the back of your pickup. And it was super simple. We didn't have this complex town, and there wasn't much electricity. One thing that's really notable today is the large amounts of light displays, colored lights, blinking lights. It's really big these days. That's built up over the last 20 years, but this year I think it definitely reached a new peak. It definitely did. But in the early days, the Barter Faire was more like a medieval village. There'd be little fires now and then, candles, maybe a kerosene lamps. You didn't get a sense of modernity. We had gone back to an older era of time, and people dressed that way too. And so it really felt like there was a sense of a throwback, or pioneers, or building a new society. We were building a new society is what we were attempting to do. And we've kept a lot of that in that vision ever since. But there's been a lot of other overlays. I remember up until the fourth year, or the fifth year, we had it out by Ione in the Ponderay Valley, quite a ways from here. And we had maybe 2,000 people come. And a lot of locals came. They heard about it, they found out about it. And so locals came in droves, like hundreds of them. And we never had that before, local people that weren't part of the counterculture. And they loved us, and it was all cool, and it added to the mix. And so ever since then, there's always been this sense of I say we're an accepting community, but our community is more diverse than just the counterculture, though that's dominant, and that's basically who's in charge. But then a lot of the public comes too. You won't see anybody with I've only seen a few people in suits and ties walking around the fair a few times in 51 years. We don't get that crowd much. But anyway, so we are a mixing pot of people that come here. But it's a counterculture event.